Hi guys, Twitch decided to cut off my stream again. I know it might not be Twitch. It might not be Twitch up per se, but it's fucking annoying.
Any idea what Yorvith intends towards Larita or the local humans?
Only he knows that. But I suspect he's at a loss, unsure what to do. He's in the area.
His guard.
It would appear so. But Yorveth is famous for his viciousness. He's fought regular troops, attacked much larger settlements. Delaying the fight this long is unlike him. Unless there's something I don't know about.
We haven't missed anything, guys. Only that I tried to get back to town, selling some stuff to that's so many people. Yay!
What are you? To speak with the wounded.
Doesn't look
On him. No train. Witcher.
I care for so we met, where roses of Romero. Not found.
Yorvith.
Will answer. It's first.
Babylon. The wild hunt. The hound. Massacre and
looks good.
Hello.
Mother. Alright, so I need some more. You.
Sure.
You don't have any diamond dust. God damn. Fuck. I'm gonna fucking buy diamond. You have diamond dust. Probably not. Probably not. Probably. Oh, you do.
So how can we help?
Craft me an item. got that one. I think I need to do that one. Oh, I can make it. Alright, I need some more. Ah, one more. Just enough. Oh no, I need oil. Hahaha. Shit. Okay. You probably have some oil too, don't you? So, you have some oil for me? Oh, wait. Yes, you do.
Join that racket, nor change my prices. My so ha
Uh-huh. Been there, done that. Alright. Let's put this stuff on, shall we? Because I think it's a lot better. Oh well. Ooh, fencer. Alright.
so
No.
so
Battle! Come here! There we go. So... Oh, I read these things. Gonna. Okay. Oh, I still have to read those. This love Moin. Doubtlessly plays both King Fultas generously backed our expedition as well as the university. Oswin seems exceptionally pleased on never before to see his sorcerer Jump Oswin tried to get the crew to immediately offer them the valuables we had discovered in order to keep the artifacts for himself. Fortunately, Fulton's Marines remained loyal. Passing Vagan, there was a battle in which we sunk the Daedern. We had to flee though, constantly attacked by harpies summoned by Oswin's spell. Oswin's spell still has power to attract monsters, even though the sorcerer now lies at the bottom of the river. The soldiers bravely repel those monstrosities that harass us. It's almost finished with my report to Oxenford, with some of the results of the research. And works the location of the dead and resting place where I was home. I escaped on person dying of the patrician captain on the note. On the cover states, deliver via the Royal Mail directly to His Magnificence the Chancellor of the University of Oxford.
I suppose I could forward this, but where the hell in Flotsam will I find a drop box for the Royal Post?
Hang on. think I have to talk to the guy. Drop the report. How can I drop it? Oh.
On your desk. Is that a drop box for the Royal Post?
Yes, I am the local royal postmaster. One of my many responsibilities.
Would you mind if I looked inside?
No, not under any circumstances. All correspondence is confidential. Only those bearing a special letter may even open the box.
So long. On your...
Yes.
So long.
And how do I get the bloody key? Ugh. When Gerald found the post box, he thought he would go off a day secret information carried by its special couriers. The reader's lives would be interested in reading, so without a second thought, the Witcher started off to get his hands on the good thing. The contents of the mailbox. Yeah, but how? That's the question.
What was that?
I'm gonna go to Tress and see if I can find out how to get the bloody key. No.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests? Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now. I'm glad you're here. Cedric told me a beautiful legend about this place.
Legends are almost always beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful. The rose must be here somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cymoril. Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He really has the gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions, and that's something I understand perfectly well.
Oh my, lovers. Look down. It's beautiful. I just don't understand it. How did the elves become so cruel? The one with the scar had so much hatred in him.
Places like this make you realize just how much they've lost. There used to be entire elven cities, and the forests were theirs to enjoy, not to hide in. Humans destroyed that, put them in reservations. Yorvith and his kind are taking revenge, though not all elves are like that.
Kieran said there's a lot more at stake.
He has his ideal, a certain vision of the world, but do you think there's room for humans in it?
We're practically one and the same.
Wrong, Triss. We've been learning from each other for generations, but we're different at base.
I don't know why I find that awfully sad.
Just like this garden. Beautiful and sad.
I'm glad you're here.
Triss.
Cymoril's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
This one's for you.
Oh, Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt. Even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly. Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraying the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
It'd be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
Break off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Anne!
Kill them!
Not bad for a freak of nature!
Watch out!
Uh-oh.
Incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire. Trapped. Looks like we're stuck. Well, there must be another way out of here. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
Oh, you know, stuff. You could use a bath.
So could you.
Uh-oh. 18 plus, kids. Don't look now if you don't want to.
A witcher's blade. Letho comes here to think.
Well, he's not here now, so we've no reason to stay.
The Dwan stole the story of Eldon and Cymoril, but they now steal our roses of remembrance. A more silly and shallow tale I've never heard. An enchanted wood, a beautiful elven couple living within. A handsome human prince arrives, riding a milk-white stallion. Bloody Dwan. We Enshe remember how it was. Limitless devotion, passion, commitment, and sacrifice. Legend has it the lovers' sighs are enchanted within these very stones, though only those in love can hear them.
Singing bushes, jabbering stones, elven hogwash. Well, I'm buggers.
We should take walks more often. For a while there I forgot all about Flotsam, the Scoia'tael, the Kingslayer, the whole world, really.
Nice to know I still have that power.
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorveth's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt, deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate to let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
I think so, and I think you're right. I don't owe anyone anything.
I'm glad you've noticed that.
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit around doing nothing. You need time anyway, and in that time I'll catch the Kingslayer.
Geralt, please, be careful.
I'll go see Zoltan, and together we'll go find Yorvith. With a little luck, I'll capture the Kingslayer, and then we can go back to living our own lives.
Good. Will you talk to Roach?
I'll think about it.
Geralt!
Oh boy. Steamy. Wait. Probably should have used that one. Shit. Alright.
Geralt!
There you are. Is everything all right?
One sec, Roach. According to Nordlings, the White Hunt is a possession, or rather a cover-up or cavalcade of skeletal horsemen. They rush across the sky. The bony remains of steeds, clad in rusty remnants of armor. They wear jagged swords at the waists. Like eyes, the Wild Hunt is an omen of war, which has been confirmed beyond all doubt. The spectral cavalry ventures out in search of victims every several years, but its harvest was never as rich as just before the last war with Nilfgaard, when over 20 souls went missing in Novigrad alone after the hunt passed through. Curiously, elven and dwarven legends make no slight mention of the Wild Hunt.
This is nice. What a beautiful place.
Very.
How'd you find us?
Finding those I seek is a speciality of mine. Now, let's get out of here. The Scoia'tael are out in droves.
Wait, Vernon. We need to talk.
About what?
A few days from now, I plan to leave, get back on the path, back to my Witcher's work. That'll mean the end of our mission.
Care to tell me what prompted this decision?
Triss. She knows how to restore my memory.
Why not drop everything and leave now?
Triss needs time to prepare the spells.
You're giving up. No other name for just giving up. What of the Kingslayer? Many still believe you're him.
I don't think I care anymore. Those whose opinions I value, well, they know the truth.
Uh-huh. You see someone kick a dog and you're incapable of letting it go. Release that fiend who we've succeeded in cornering, who's thrashing to get out of the cage we've put up around him.
I want nothing of the sort. I'm not leaving. In that time, I'll catch Letho for you. That's the Kingslayer's name, incidentally. I know how to get him.
How?
You're not going to like this, but it'll involve working with the Scoia'tael.
Is your mind completely plowed at this point? Did Triss put this nonsense in your head?
Listen to me. You'll get your Kingslayer soon. I'll give you him or his... After which you'll clear me of all charges and let me go my way.
What else? Perhaps you'd like me to embrace Yorveth in gratitude.
Yorveth's not my problem. I'm no elf hunter. I've never been one, and I don't intend to become one.
Oh, enough. You've made you to see that, so be it. But I think we all know who's being the prick here. What's going on?
You'll to show your mettle. If we're to capture Foltest's murderer, we'll have to clash with the Scoia'tael.
I sent the boys out into the woods. Being too dense. My scouts got ambushed and barely escaped.
It's no picnic hunting elves in the forest. Tell me something I don't know.
My people saw the Kingslayer again. He knows we're here, but he's not even trying to escape. Seems he's waiting for something.
It's our move. Larito wants the Scoia'tael gone for good. He didn't say anything specific, but in his mind's eye, he saw them on the prison barge already.
Yorveth's outsmarted bigger fish than their commandant.
Larito's got something going with so I'd take him seriously if I were you.
You never know. Maybe the sorceress hunts more than monsters.
I questioned Kieran, Yorveth's second in command.
Where is the bastard?
I get the feeling he's dead. Just landed on the Isle of Avalach. I've been to that island, Vernon. I remembered something while talking to Kieran. I was there with Yennefer. She gave her life, mine.
Did you remember the crossing? How you got there?
With Suri's help.
Interesting.
What I find is how a master spook like you has no idea what happened to me over those 5 years. 5 years, Roach. That's enough time to topple a monarchy twice.
First off, my responsibilities do not include the surveillance of dead witches. And
Get it out.
unconfirmed rumors. I've never taken action based on them.
I need something. Scraps. So you need to tell me everything you know. Even things you think might sound ridiculous.
3 years back, Fen got a missing persons case. Someone was abducting young people aged 10 to 20. Now the case went cold because no one agreed to testify. Except for one woman, considered insane because she insisted the Wild Hunt had made off with her son. And she claimed she'd learned of this from an old man who was pursuing the cavalcade. He resembled a skeleton more than a man. White hair, 2 swords on his back.
The Hunt. A riddle that will restore my memory, if I can just solve it.
As I see it, you're more likely to insane. Not a reasonable man out there can teach you a thing. You might visit that asylum in the woods. Oh, what's left?
I found a patient's chart in the ruins of the hospital.
You mean the burned-down insane asylum?
They committed him to the asylum because he'd been a prisoner of the Wild Hunt. He claimed he'd been in a world without humans, where he'd seen herds of unicorns. He managed to return to the world after a year, only to find his children had died of old age. Following this, Vernon, it means he'd been to a world where time was slower. A little town deep in the forest, Scoia'tael. You should be in your element, Roach.
Flotsam isn't just any old town, Geralt. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, largest kingdoms in the north. Know what they all have in common?
The Pontar Valley, a strip of land they've been battling over for generations.
Exactly. Here's Flotsam, on the border between Temeria lying in wait just the other side of the marshes.
At the very edge of the Pontar Valley.
Stuck in the middle like a candle up the arse.
The North's most important trade routes meet here. The caravan has to come through Flotsam, and anyone who wants to place their cargo on a boat on this section of the river has to bear Larito in mind.
They say Henselt of Kedwin has gathered an army and is heading for Vergen. The Pontar Valley will be on fire soon, while we, Geralt, are sitting in Flotsam, the gateway to the valley.
I believe it's pure coincidence and the killer just followed the squirrels here.
Naive, to say the least, Witcher.
So long, Roach.
Alright. Guess we told Roach off. Where did we fall down? Because I don't see it. Did it all of a sudden magically disappeared or something? Guess so. Yeah, guys, I realized why I couldn't get that mailbox thingy done. My signs were too low. Stupid. Maybe I can fly and get them out too. Ow.
Damn monsters.
Otherwise, I think we screwed it up for now. Oh, shit. More stuff? Alright. Ow. I'm collecting more stuff, I see. That's not bad.
Something's troubling me.
Let's hear it.
What does a bloody witcher actually eat?
Mushrooms? Spuds? Why spuds? 'Cause he's a human like us.
I know you. I can see you're dying to ask me. What is it?
What happened to Foltest?
Want to know the version that is yet to make it to Flotsam? The curious circumstances. The Witcher Geralt, his sword covered in blood, was discovered standing over his corpse.
Did you kill him? This'll stay between us, I promise.
The killer escaped before I could get him. I'm being set up.
So what are you gonna do? Run around swinging your swords into range?
I don't have to. The killer's in the forest with the Squirtle, and he knows I'm here. We'll find each other.
Geralt, please don't do anything stupid. Don't stick your neck out. If Laredo finds out you were involved in Foltest's assassination...
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
Got some amazing women at the brothel. You should take a look. One of them.
You know what I mean.
A town like any other. It's got an inn and a stinking muddy river. That's what an ordinary man would say. But we poets also look into people's souls, and things are not good. I saw a robbery sanctioned by law. Town watchmen laughing as they confiscated goods, all the while taught to finally bring order to the town. I saw drunken thugs beat up an elf woman while no one even watched. I know these things happen everywhere, but here it's not motivated by hatred or misguided attempts at meting out justice. People are driven by cold calculation. The are always looking for opportunities to get a little richer.
I need information that could help me track down the Kingslayers.
I only know gossip. Things folk have been saying since Demophen's death. People are throwing out blame left and right. One day it's the elves, another the Nilfgaardians, then it's Rivians.
Let me guess. The suspects also include a Zerrikanian alchemist, halflings.
Bold theory, that. But the mob comes up with even better ones. Know what? Frankly, the most worrying effect of these assassins is the chaos they've unleashed in people's minds.
What do you mean?
I mean chaos. People don't know what to think, who's good and who's... And these are tough times. Who knows what's going to happen?
So, Mr. Master Spy, what's new in the world of politics? Bards singing about anything interesting these days?
Eddern's in trouble. Henselt and his great army are nearing the Pontar and will ford it and strike any day.
Well, we haven't had a war.
Like all little boys, he likes to play with his soldiers. But I don't think Kedwin will have an easy time of it. Eddern's boarded by Saskia the Dragon Slayer.
Who's she? Some mercenary?
A peasant girl and named commander of something called the...
Fighting women and bards who play politics. These are strange times. The Wild Hunt's not a legend. I can prove it.
How so?
I found a manuscript whose author world is not the only one where there's life. They also believe stars are not just twinkling points.
You want to tell me that somewhere up there I'd find other Geralts, other dandelions living, breathing, and... Shame we can't meet up.
Exactly. The manuscript says vast distances are the main problem. A normal human would run out of lifetime before he got to any of those other worlds.
Besides which, you'd have to have something that could...
The manuscript's authors claim the Wild Hunt has found solutions to both problems. The cavalcade between the worlds.
Sounds a little like the ravings of a drunk dwarf. But who knows?
I need to find out. The manuscript mentions someone named Morton Collis who devote to observing the hunt. Maybe I can get my hands on his research. Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breck, you buy jewels, off the engagement. Was learning a gavotte. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's bracken rings. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
Any news?
Triss has sniffed something out. Apparently, there are prisoners on the barge in the port. Squirrels, no less. There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. Fools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes, and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel. You could also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
How are you killing time in this hellhole?
At present, polishing gems for Sheila de Tanserville. Requires precision, but it's well-paid work.
Jewelry?
Not quite. The sorceress is building a magical contraption. Spends her days staring at it. A regular magpie eyeing a copper. But I don't anywhere with it. Got so enraged one time she dashed a vase against the wall. Some temperament, those sorceresses, I'm telling you.
I spoke to the Commandant. The future hardly looks bright for the non-humans in Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Orvith and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night, talking to himself, the batty bastard. He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed and shouted curses at the prison barge. Up to something. Orvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different... and less restraint.
Zoltan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse in a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I some ways Yorvith.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
He knows where the Kingslayer is.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on. You can tell me everything on the way.
Lead on, Zoltan.
Tell me, who said I have contacts with the Scoia'tael?
Dorito. That's why he wanted to hang you? For making deals with the squirrels?
What? I met a few, yes, but made no fucking deal.
What about their leader?
They say Yorvith's mad, but the Scoia'tael are at his beck and call. Sod knows what he wants.
Hope he'll tell me what it is.
Tell you what, of two evils, Laredo's the bigger prick.
Because he almost hanged you?
Because he stirs up the locals against non-humans. And there's word he's colluding with Kedwin.
What's his angle?
Greed! King Hansel would gladly annex more land and grant Laredo privileges. Come on, we've got a long way to go.
Something's troubling me.
Let's see.
1 second, guys. Be right back. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Let's go and follow Sultan then. Probably gonna end badly. Badly. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you for letting me pass through the door as well, Sultan. Go on, Zoltan, move. Move. I'm faster
We need to
than
go
you.
deeper into the forest. I hope they didn't change the password.
You know their password? What are you playing at, Zoltan?
All right. The Scoia'tael asked me to command a unit.
Wonder Larita wanted you hanged.
They may have asked. This is it. I was due to meet them here.
I know. They're aiming arrows at us.
What? Geralt, I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking fun at me.
Give them the password.
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Kierkegaard!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Countersign.
Heidegger. I asked you a question.
Take us to Yorvith.
Why?
If we wanted to speak with you, we wouldn't ask for your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still...
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
How do you know?
I can hear them breathing. One's sick or on Fistek.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elfin gone soft?
We just want to talk to Yorvith.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows. We'll let Yorvith know.
Make sure you do. Come on, Geralt. I know what those pricks have found. Been there once.
What are you talking about?
That clearing is a monster's lair. Huge horse on its back.
An Ericus in these parts? I thought that was impossible.
I don't know the shit's name, but it's terrifying. They sent...
Tough. Let's go.
Have to fight another spidery queen.
We're here. That creature prowls down there.
Right to meet.
Exactly. Any ideas?
I last fought an Ericus some time ago.
I never had the swiving pleasure. Not that I mind.
Wait here.
What are you... Think me a limp prick?
Of course not, Sultan.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
You already said it, Sultan. Water bottle.
This is the place the elves mentioned.
Approaching us as we come out.
Got in there.
Monsters are not my speciality.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Ouch. is a lot tougher than I thought. Oh, yeah. Alright. Mere loot.
A lovely show, Gwynblade. But tell me, was it worth it? An uneven fight and certain death away.
I could ask you the same thing.
What do you want, that gun? Speak quickly before I kill you both.
Letha need you. He wanted to make a deal with your comrade, Kieran.
Kieran ep Esnillan is dead. 2 weeks ago, his warriors were ambushed and killed. You should invent better lies, Gwynblade.
He's on the barge, wounded but alive. He turned Letho down, and his unit paid the ultimate price.
If you speak the truth, Letha will die. But enough.
What's your angle, Yorvith?
You wouldn't understand.
Hiding in woods, berry pickers, eating roots.
We live by our own rules, doing what's necessary to attain our goal.
What is your goal?
What's it to you, Geralt? Esken, you tell me to stuff it up my arse.
Not everything deserves that fate. My life now depends on your whim, so I'm curious.
Then listen well. The 2 dead kings were whoresons who damned their own children to stay in power. There's someone truly deserving of a crown.
So the hired assassin turned out to be a traitor.
It's his word against yours.
For now. Why do you trust him? Because he's a Dwan who agreed to do shady work for you?
He did what had to be done. He proved nobody's untouchable.
You attack and murder the people of Flotsam, forgetting that elves and dwarves live among them.
That's no life. They've been stripped of self-respect, forced to live and die by human laws. They're more Dwan than you, Geralt.
You still trust this assassin?
You may be lying.
If I'm lying, so did Kieran.
We'll investigate it for his sake. We shall see how Letha reacts to your sensational news.
Where is he?
The ruins of Kelmawed. For some reason he likes the place. My unit will cover us. Ready?
Why did you want Foltest dead?
He might have appeared charming, but in reality he allowed the elder races in Temeria to be oppressed. He was like old Dwan, but his death has more significance.
No.
Need a ruse, though you've captured me and want to hand me over to him.
And you?
I'll be on hands bound if you're not lying. His confirmed. Trust you, of course. My warriors will. If you try anything stupid.
I get it.
I don't think so. Until face coated with honey, you'll scream so loud even the storm.
Ways so close. We could just
Ill men.
conquer with courage rather than strength.
Make sure you don't betray our ruse. It betrayed me and Letha was a dead man.
Geralt of Rivia. What's the meaning of this?
I'm here to negotiate.
Yorveth, the woodland fox, caught at last. Underestimated you.
Who are you?
You really don't remember?
I question.
So it's true. And here I feared that you would ruin it all. I am Letho of Gullet, Kingslayer.
Joke's over. Me.
Tell me who you're working for, and the elf is yours.
We work for ourselves.
We?
Kingslayer.
Demavend? Foltest? Who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt. Do you remember?
No.
I'll never forget it. You saved my life. White Wolf. We fought side by side. Now we'll cross. This wouldn't be necessary if I'd killed Yorveth first.
Surret and orcs will drown in their own blood.
Oh, I don't think so. My men will finish their task long before the Scoia'tael in the Pontar Valley realize they're dead.
Surret and Ox. Who are they?
Kingslayers the Scoia'tael are assisting in the Pontar Valley, in Upper Edirn.
I wondered what a human was doing among the Scoia'tael.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. Know the saying? The Scoia'tael are my brothers in vengeance.
You killed Foltest. You'll answer for that.
You're the only one who saw it happen. You'll do the answering.
This doesn't need to end in blood. Tell me everything.
Enough farce. Vedrai Enlay!
What game are you playing?
One that you just lost.
Give me my sword.
I have to kill you. Try it, but I'm no king. Such a pity we're on opposite sides. You still know how to fight.
Oh no, I got everything on my present. Oh god. That's not what I'm looking for. Where are the ruins? Where are they?
Why do you hound me? They think I'm Voltex. It's your own fault for playing soldier ball.
Oh shit, shit, shit. Let him. No. Hiya.
Witcher kill kings. I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago. So you're a hired subject. Congrats.
Oh no, lag. Let's try this again then. Fuck. Wait, hold on. Shitting hole. Shitting hole. Oh, come on. Shit. What I need to. Ow! No, 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 no. No.
Why would a witcher kill kings? I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago. So you're a hired subject. Congratulations.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Why would a witcher kill kings?
I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago.
So you're a hired thug. Congratulations.
Oh my god.
You fight well, but you rebels.
What? I still have my... Oh, come on. I hate this. I hate... Yeah, of course it cannot be performed here. What am I doing? Again, with all of these goddamn ways. Annoying. Absolutely annoying.
Why do you hound me?
They think I killed Voltex.
It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Oh, Bethesda.
Why would a witcher kill kings?
I'm a witcher no more.
Son of a...
That was long ago.
So you're a hired thug. Congratulations.
I was before that. Get back.
You fight well, but you rebels.
The muscles remember.
One thing hunt from you.
Oh shit.
A
Witcher and a few elves are enough to...
You've no idea how many people were eager to help us.
They will all...
Yorveth's time is out. The others will be judged and condemned for in chaos. Your witch is good with me. Be able to tell it to Edirn. If she won't harm her.
I'll find you.
See you in Edirn then.
Where's Roach?
We killed a few of his men. Ran.
To Flotsam.
How do you know?
He wants to find Triss.
Kill him. Before he contacts the others.
You shouldn't have trusted a Dwan. Let's go.
We can't go there. Garrison.
Of course. I forgot what kind of warriors you are.
Gwyn, good luck.
What? Why is that one fail? I'll find a... Ah, for fuck's sake. I don't know where to find that place. I know it was somewhere in the... It wasn't even on the fucking list. What the fuck was... Ah... Hey, Tingles. One sec, I'm trying to figure something out. Hope you are well. Ah,
A damn massacre.
Killing and now, good. So what'll it be, innkeeper?
They killed Amdel.
Had with your son's death, but shed their blood.
Now that you mention it, yeah. Hey, go home.
Thank you, Gwynblade. We'd be dead if not for you.
The sooner we flee, the better.
Take care. Who opened the gates of hell?
I don't have any proof, but my coin's on Laredo. Rulers are always looking for a way to cover their mistakes and failures. And the mob always loves a circus, whether merry or bloody. This town will never be the same. A time of disdain has come.
How did the rioting start?
They say it's revenge for those soldiers who died following Roach. But they were just thugs on Laredo's pay. Almost no one misses them. Spontaneous riot my ass. Laredo's staying out of it, keeping his hands clean. But his thugs are inciting the mob. I've seen several soldiers in civilian garb leading it. But you won't find any proof against the Commandant.
I don't intend to. Why don't the guards do anything?
Why would they? The squirrels are cronies, and Laredo hasn't given them any orders.
We need to find Triss.
Last I saw her, she was on her way to meet Sheila in her wrench at the inn. I told Triss about the megascope Zoltan's been building.
There's no time to lose.
I was to get the key to Sheila's nest. Incidentally, for a big woman, the innkeeper's wife is surprisingly nimble. Come on!
I'll slaughter them all, the filthy non-humans! Death to the freaks!
No!
Fatten yourself on our toil! Die, midget!
Death to the... Oh, welcome!
What sort of freak is that? It's that sorcerer.
Leave them alone. They've done you no harm.
Right, they're our neighbours. Let's go home, lads.
Thank you. I just about felt the blades chill between my ribs. We've done them no harm. Why are they so...
Mobs always need a scapegoat. Take care of yourselves. The trading post is still boiling.
They're really showing those bloody non-humans.
Oh, they could tone it down a peg.
Oh, these are the guys that just saved. Guess not.
Not.
Don't just stand there. We need to look for clues. Blood. Dandelion, look.
What is it?
A peephole. Someone might have been spying.
The brothel's behind that wall. Maybe the madam saw what happened.
Let's go. What a mess. Somebody had a good time in here. Trashed everything. Sheila's bodyguard. His neck's broken. No wounds. So that's not his blood.
Come back later. We're closed. They've killed one of my girls.
It's Derai, Geralt. That was her room.
What happened?
They murdered her. Yesterday, they told her she's pretty. 5 of them drunk on blood, scream. No, she was with me. Soul in her.
You knew what happened in the next room. I noticed a peephole. But if you were busy...
We were, until we heard voices beyond the wall. Sheila normally cast spells that block sound. Nothing like that this time. We started peeping. Me first. I saw that redhead, Tris Marigold, and Cedric, our drunkard ex-squirrel. The redhead approached the magic mirror and said, let's see who our Ice Queen's been talking to recently.
She meant Sheila.
Even I figured that out. She waved her hands, shouted an incantation, and a man in the room. Derai was so skilled. When I finally got my eye out of the way, a different figure was in the room. A woman, Tris.
Thanks, Philippa.
I heard that name before.
Tris, you're looking nice. Why are you using as mediumship? It's like using her toothbrush.
Sheila's oblivious. What did she...
Isn't it obvious? We've been these developments.
There goes the effort. What tension? I mean, it was created to protect the interests of...
Just to the New Order and make of this situation.
5 years of my work. The peace hangs by a thread and plunge into civil war anyhow. There's nothing to use. We need to find those responsible and dispense justice.
Calm down. 2 things should be partaken cold. Sorrel soup and politics. And don't let your emotions lead you. We got full test. Stop playing danger. We'll proceed wisely and deliberately. We'll use the situation, understand?
At least help me clear the Witcher's name.
Tris, stop thinking with your vagina and get a hold of yourself. The Witcher will manage.
Do you think the girl...
Saskia the Dragon Slayer? Legend has it she killed a dragon.
Can she oppose Henselt's might?
It won't be easy, but she's already accomplished miracles.
So war is...
Henselt can't be reasoned with.
I heard you left Redania.
I intend to stop Edirne from falling apart. There's a popular uprising here, a real fight for freedom. You'd like it.
I doubt it.
It had started before Demoven's death. The rebels are led by a girl, both beautiful and smart. She's achieved the impossible. Humans and non-humans, nobles, birds,